From the Atlas Center at the University of Colorado, this is NewsTeam Boulder.
Hello and welcome to NewsTeam Boulder. I'm Andrew Sorensen.
And I'm Dorian Smith. Here's what's happening today.
Denver police released new information yesterday that Travis Forbes' girlfriend is now facing felony charges in connection with the Kenya Monhe murder case. Monhe disappeared in April from a local nightclub where she'd been with her friends. Forbes pled guilty to Monhe's murder in Fort Collins last month. His girlfriend, Carrie Humphrey, is now facing felony charges for lying to police during the original investigation. Police arrested her on October 5th because she originally lied and told them that Forbes visited her house on the night of the murder. Humphrey will be formally charged next week. A mother and daughter are in Adams County Jail charged with robbing a Westminster bank and using a fake bomb to threaten employees. Tina Guerrero allegedly told tellers at a TCF bank on 72nd Avenue that she had a bomb. She grabbed an undisclosed amount of cash from the tellers and ran outside to meet her mother, who was waiting outside in an SUV. Police stopped the SUV and arrested the mother. They later found Guerrero hiding in a nearby compartment complex. No bomb has been found. President Obama is returning to Denver on the 25th of this month for two high-end fundraisers at the Pepsi Center. The president just spoke last month at Lincoln High School in Southwest Denver about his Jobs Act. This month's visit is focused on fundraising for his re-election campaign. The first event is a dinner followed by a separate fundraising reception. And for $5,000, you can attend the dinner. Add another $5,000 and you can snag a picture with the commander-in-chief. Republicans are criticizing the visit, saying the president should be more focused on jobs. Coming up, we'll see you ban cars on campus.
And can Twitter really help you land a job?
CU says it goes to great lengths to keep pedestrians safe on campus, and a ban on cars could be the next step. Here's News Team's Rachel DeBrovin with more on this proposal. Another health scare here in Boulder County. Health officials have closed a chili roasting stand last month because it lacked food safety measures for heated foods. Chili roasting is a popular attraction at farmers markets and other produce stands. Health officials warn that by roasting the chilies, you increase contamination risks. If you do buy roasted chilies, make sure to look for sinks where employees can clean the chilies and cut down on contamination risks. And coming up next, we'll hear about the weather from Michelle. Sounds like it's going to be a warmer weekend than last, huh?
That's right, Andrew. Boulder can put away their blankets and rain boots. As we take a look outside, these clear skies are here to stay.
Okay, and we've got Nick here with sports. See, you could really use a win this weekend, huh?
Yeah, they sure could. David Ortiz in a Yankees jersey, just the thought makes me sick.
Big Papi curse, Big Bambino curse, kind of the same thing, right?
I certainly hope not. 86 more years.
Oh, gosh.
Well, thanks, Nick. Coming up, a free ride to Tokyo.
If that's not exotic enough, how about a trip to outer space? The University of Colorado's Aerospace Engineering Department is now a big player in a science competition for teenagers to get some of their experiments on the International Space Station. 14 to 18-year-olds can submit their biology or physics experiments on YouTube for a chance to get their experiment performed on the International Space Station. CU-based BioServe Space Technologies will be getting the experiments ready to be launched into space. The contest winners will also get the unique opportunity to travel to Russia for a space training experience, or they can go to Japan and watch their experiment launched into space. The deadline for the contest is December 7th. And thanks for watching NewsTeam Boulder. Don't forget to check us out on the web at newsteamboulder.org.
Have a great day, guys.
Kevin Byrne is co-owner and manager of Boulder's CDS Center Medicinal Marijuana Dispensary.
All the compliance.
There are already regulations on how he handles the products, the kinds of warning labels he puts on their packaging.
That seals the outside of the bag. It clearly states, not for resale.
And the potency of the marijuana. Now the city wants to regulate how he advertises his business. The Boulder City Council decided to add to their medicinal marijuana regulations on September 6th. They put license renewal at risk for dispensaries that market to recreational users instead of patients. The CDS Center says that they like to use fair marketing, but some others go too far and make the medicine sound like fun. These new regulations are aimed at advertising that promotes recreational marijuana use among students and minors. It's similar to the way the federal government prohibits marketing cigarettes to people that are under 18. Sarah Huntley, a city spokesperson, explains.
What it's really designed to do is to try to place a limit so that advertising applies to customers and patients, specifically who have medical needs.
Byrne, along with several other dispensary owners, say that they actually like the new regulations.
As a new industry, we do have a lot to prove that this is not the Cheech and Chong model that a lot of people may automatically assume that it is. It's quite professional.
Not only does it push out less serious medical proponents, it's good for Boulder.
I think it's not just a matter of what you can do, it's what you want to do to engender goodwill within the community.
Although many retailers may be planning to change their ads before the October 20th deadline, Byrne says CDS likes theirs just the way they are.
License.
Andrew Sorensen, NewsTeam Boulder.
There's no consumption on site, of course, so all baggies are sealed.
Yazan Fatele is a University of Colorado student studying economics, but he also cares about something that we typically overlook: the electricity.
We're going to be facing the consequences of global climate change just by the end of our lifetimes.
Yazan runs a Facebook page for a political group that is against Boulder ballot issues 2B and 2C. On November 1st, citizens are voting on the issues that could flip the switch on how Boulder gets its electricity from Xcel Energy. City of Boulder spokesperson Sarah Huntley explains.
And in recent years, there's been some consideration given to the possibility of the city breaking ties with Xcel in terms of the actual utility service and forming a utility company of its own.
On Tuesday, Yazan and other students participated in a panel of energy reform experts to explain to the community why change may or may not be a good idea.
We will not come near to meeting the Kyoto goals by staying with Xcel, even given that they're one of the better renewable utilities in the country.
Xcel Energy is not just good at renewables, they're excellent.
People that support 2B and 2C say that they will increase the city's renewable energy by 40% while driving the costs down.
Potential economic benefits from passing 2B and 2C are hundreds of millions of dollars to the citizens of Boulder.
The idea of a municipal power supply is really nothing new. There are 29 already in Colorado, and Boulder would just be buying the infrastructure like these towers and poles from Xcel. But if the deal becomes too expensive, or if rates go too high for consumers, the deal would fall through, and Boulder would have to sign up for another 20 years with Xcel. Others think it would be less expensive and less risky to stick with the company as they try to progress toward a 30% renewable energy goal.
Rather than pay to go down this road, invest that money in energy efficiency, you could achieve about $48 million over a 10-year period on energy efficiency programs through Xcel Energy.
Yazan says that both sides want renewable energy, they just want to get there in different ways.
Instead of spending the next 5 to 6 years in court, and then another 5 to 10 years, once we have Boulder's Light and Power, spending that time figuring out how we can actually get more renewables, I would rather start working now for more renewable energy now with a company they already know what they're doing.
If passed, the ballot issue would be funded through bonds and not taxes. Boulder would then have to go to court with Xcel to determine how much to pay them for the infrastructure. Andrew Sorensen, NewsTeam Boulder.